Hey everyone, it is Jack again with Toy Dojo, and now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Wave 2 Voyager Astrotrain. Here is his box, and that says my name for some reason. Here's his box, there's his head on there, on the front of the box. On the back of the box, again, you have him in his robot mode, down to his train mode there, and then into his shuttle mode right there. And then over here we see Ape Face. We see what they call Wolfwire, Alpha Trion, and then Soundwave on the box there. Get that off to the side here. Again, like the others, you got his instruction booklet right here. And then you have his bio card here with his picture on the front. And then again, his stats here on the back. So taking a look at him, he's just a repaint of the Sentinel Prime mold. Or actually, I should say Sentinel Prime's a repaint of his mold, because this mold, I'm sure, was made for Astrotrain. I don't have the Sentinel Prime one. I didn't really care for it, so I didn't pick it up myself. But again, we take a look at him, and it's his Astrotrain. I mean, he's meant to be this kind of a figure. So I like this one more than I liked, and I don't know where I put it. Let me see here. Oh. Got it right back here. Bear with me. On my back shelf here if I don't knock everything over. So this was the Classics Astrotrain that came out years ago. You know, obviously this is deluxe size, that's a Voyager size here. But I think this one looks a lot better than this little guy right here. He was okay, I guess, for his time. But this one came out and I was messing with it. I was like, man, that one's actually pretty nice. So, again, depends on if you're going to fit this with your chugs or not. I think this is going to be a whole separate line. It kind of fits with the chugs, but some of them might be too big. So, again, similar to that, but this one's a lot better. So, just like we saw on the Alpha Trion, and again, on the, if you have the Sentinel Prime one, I'm not sure if it does this or not. I'm pretty sure it does. But you flip this down, or push this down like that, and then up pop these two shoulder pieces right there. That will, or head pieces, that will be for him. The only thing is, though, again, just like with the Alpha Trion, it does restrict head movement. It can move just a little bit, side to side, but not a whole lot. When you have them down and out of the way, he obviously gets a lot more head rotation there. So, again, your preference. You're meant to sit like that, though. And he's nice. I mean, his coloring is nice. He's obviously just a lot of molded gray plastic. Some of that same color that Alpha Trion had, like that pinkish dark red, or dark pinkish color. A lot of purples here. He's got the yellow right up there on his forehead. And then on the back of him right here, he's got two Decepticon logos there on his wings, and then the back of him. So, pretty nice looking figure. I think on the face, though, they could have went with a different color. Maybe painted this face itself silver to break up the monotony of all this gray that they have on the side there. So, here's his gun. This is the gun right here. And then this is his other gun that also serves as the sit-down spot for the Titan Master. And then obviously you take these two, stick them together, and now you can have a Titan Master sit there, and he's shooting a gun right here. So, there's that. Articulation-wise, we looked at the head. Shoulders or arms can go all the way around. Now, again, they're going to get in the way back here with these wings. So, in order for them to get a full 360, you have to move this wing out of the way. And you get a full 360 on that. Shoulders do come out like that. He's got the upper biceps over there. Elbow band. And nothing on the wrist as far as articulation. They do fold in, but that's for transformation reasons. Down here on the legs, you get leg goes out, leg goes forward, leg goes backwards, got some bend at the knee, and then as far as on the foot here, it's got some articulation like that, like a toe or a foot bend, but again, mainly for transformation reasons why it does that. So we're going to go ahead and take him, first we're going to put him into space shuttle mode. So we're going to go ahead and just pop these two down. Pull off the Headmaster here, or Titan Master. I keep saying Headmaster on these guys. Titan Master. And on the hands, you're going to take them and you're going to fold them inside, just like inside there. Like that. Take the other one, fold it in, just like that. Leave these down by the side, just like this. Flip the feet in like this. Flip that one in just like that. Take these two legs. And just rotate them like this. And close this together just like So everything's going to tab in. All these tabs will go into these tab slots over here and vice versa. And then this real wheel will go into that right there, and this wheel will go into there. So take that, close it up, make sure that everything's sitting up just straight. There we go, just like that. And then these wings here, you situate them so that way they're kind of sitting down at an angle, like that. Okay, because all this has to plug into these spots that are on his arms right here. So take that, close that down like that, and like that, and we're good. And do the same thing on this side here. So kind of have that at an angle, and just tab everything into place right here. And now we're good. Now these two purple parts, flip it up, close it down, flip it up, close it down into place. Come to the bottom, do the same thing, flip this up, close it down, flip that up, close it down, and if everything comes apart, you just push it back together. Down here you got like sleigh landing gear, if you will. There's not wheels, but there's sleigh landing gear on there. Over here as well. It flips out just like that. Just like that. And quit popping apart. Let's see. Okay. I don't know why he's being so finicky. He wasn't like this earlier. There we go. Those didn't snap in right. That's probably why. Angle these out a little bit. And there he is in a spaceship mode. Or a space shuttle mode. And I think it's a nice looking mode there. I think it looks really neat. You can take his little Titan Master here. And sit him inside the cockpit. Right here. Pull these down, open this up. Oh, that one opens up this way. Hello. Situate him in right there. Close this up. And now he's flying the space shuttle. These little tabs always pop up, these little spots here. These, okay, the instructions show that these situate either right underneath here. You can sit them like this, or you can put them along the sides here. So we can take this one if we wanted to. Put this on the side right there. Take this one, plug it underneath there, like that. Or you can put them on either side. It's up to you, your preference. Then these pop off. And again, like I said earlier, you can put these two together. And you can possibly stick them. They don't really fit right here too well, because it's like big enough. I mean, I guess it can right there if you wanted to. You can have it sitting right there. But he's kind of just shooting off to one side. He's not shooting straight. So, pop that off. Anywhere you want. You can stick it right here too. If you want to have him sitting there, sitting sideways here. So let me see what I did with, here he is. You can put another little Titan Master. And just sit him right inside there. Kind of shooting sideways. Shooting bad guys. Or in this case, good guys, since he is a bad guy. But I guess to them, they would be bad guys. Today, they think they're the good guys. So, I don't know. I like this. I actually really like this mode here. I didn't like it for Sentinel Prime, but I do like it for Astrotrain here. So, okay. From here, we're going to go ahead and head into his train mode. So, open up these here. I can pop these up like that first. Take this off. Untab all this. And then you want to undo these pieces right here. Flip them down. Undo this one. Flip it down. Same thing on the back here. Flip that down. Flip this one down as well. And then the arms, you're going to take them up and you're going to lock them up like that. Lock this one up like this. And you're going to split the legs open like that. And you're also going to split the piece open right here around the crotch area. So you flip that open like that. All this is going to slide, and that is going to lock into there like that. And that one locks into that one right there, just like that. Take these, fold this in, Snap that into place. Fold this one over. Snap that into place right there. Do the same thing over here. Fold that. You can get this up and out of the way for right now. Snap that into place. That one. And when they're snapping in is that goes in that little hole right there. Snap that into place just like that. Right here, you're going to flip this down. We'll make like his makeshift wheels right there. So you got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Flipping this landing gear here. And I know I didn't flip it in on his chest, right here at the chest. Flip those back in. And in this piece right here, all you're going to do is take this, fold that around like this, and snap these two and fold these down on the side like that. And they're going to tab in here onto the side, just like that. And you can put these down like that, and like that. Or if you want to leave them up like that, you can leave them up like that too. Again, your preference. Now, you also want to flip these over. So like that, he looks like maybe like a bullet train, if you will. Because of these front nose cones here. You can make them like a bullet train. Or do what you're supposed to do, and that's open this up here and flip this out. And that way it becomes the regular, like, steam engine, I guess, if you will, that he's supposed to be. So open this up, and that popped off, but it just pops right back on, just like that. So flip that over like that, and now you have more of his classic-looking mode of the train. Now, the train itself, I don't really care for myself, honestly. I think it looks okay. I think it's just this part here looks too busy. And I understand they had to find a spot to put this all away, but I don't know. I think they could have done something a little bit better. But I'm not a toy engineer, so I really don't know what they could have or couldn't have done. So these here, you can take these. Let's get them off. And you can put these onto the side too. You can put one here. And the other one right here. And there you go. So it's a cool looking train. It's long, you know. And it was real simple. Basically, it's just him with his legs spread open and going like that. So it's a long train. And to show how long he is, we're going to bring him back in. Again, tail to front there, and bring him back in. So he's a long train. I'm trying to see what else I have here that's longer that we can compare him with. I guess really nothing that I have that actually I can just say, hey, this is something that he's, you know, the size of. But we can look. I mean, we see Skullcruncher here and how long he is. You can see he's a lot longer. So long train, real thin train. So really neat. Out of the two, honestly, I want to say he's my favorite out of these two here. Just because he looks like Astrotrain when he's in his vehicle mode and his space shuttle mode and his robot mode. And I do like the face sculpt. I think the face sculpt is really nice as well. Like I said, I think the one thing I wish they would have done better is they would have painted that in there right there. I think that's just, you know, to break up all this just gray on there. I think I would have liked that a lot better. And that rotates inside there, and this one here, so you got 3 spots that they can do that. So it doesn't roll too well on my surface here, but it does roll well enough, like on another surface. So again, I'm going to put a link in the description below, as always, to where you can order these from. And please like, comment, subscribe down below. And until next time, stay safe.